Hi guys, this is Shannon from Thermaltake, and today we're going to take a look at our new enthusiast level chassis here at CES 2014. First up is our Urban T81. This comes to market at a very good price point of $189.99, and this is a large capability chassis. It's a hybrid style chassis, so therefore it can do ultimate air cooling or liquid cooling. So therefore it comes standard with your 200mm dual in the front, one in the top, and a 140 in the back. So therefore you got a lot of airflow in this thing. And also you can remove all this stuff. You can take all your dry bays out. Let's take a look right here, and I'll show you guys some of the things we did here with this. Now you'll see, once you remove all your drive bays, you've got a huge amount of capability within here for liquid cooling systems. We're talking 120 or 140 mount radiators, so all the way up to a 420 radiator or a 360 radiator, whichever you want to run, both front and top. 120 or 140 in the back, and even at the bottom, you could do a 240 or 280. You have a lot of expandability options, a lot of capability. And if you take a look here, if you decided not to go crazy, not to go liquid cooling, let's say you decided to go air cooling, you've got a ton of drive bay support. Then you've got plenty of airspace to build the biggest system you can imagine within this thing. You've got 8 PCIe slots, plenty of expandability here. And also, you can even remove each one of these drives as modules so that you can mix and match however you see fit. Or let's say you did the liquid cooled build and you had no drives in here at all. There's actually a little sliding tray right here that can go pretty much within 3 different mounting points that allows the drive to mount directly in front of where the liquid cooling radiator would be, like you saw in the other system. Now that's only one of them. We do have another one called the Core V71. And this one, once again, is built along the same design aspect of fitting maximum amount of components and different cooling designs depending on what you need. So you can fit, obviously it's a lot overkill for most people, but you can fit maximum amount of radiators. You can fit 360 or 420 radiator, top and front, again. 120mm in the back, you could fit a 240 down at the bottom or a 120 at the bottom, whatever you see fitting. Once again, you can see the drive bays all can come out. You can flip the bracket. You can fit plenty of stuff. And the MSRP on this guy is even better. It's $159.99. So, you're talking for that price level, the features you get are just insane. Now, one really cool feature is you notice these drive bays here. If you have the air-cooled one, and this bracket flips up front, so it's out of the way. You can see nothing there, but otherwise, these drive bays, if you take them out, obviously you're looking at the water-cooled build saying, where do I put my drives? Well, if you follow me around the back, we'll take a look and see exactly where the drives go. Okay, so your blue tray, you now took all those out. You have nowhere to put your drives. Most of the time in a chassis like this, you have your 2.5-inch drive mounts, which, let's face it, SSDs, cost per gigabyte, not very good still, even today. So not to mention the capacity just isn't there. You got 4 terabyte hard drives and probably even going bigger pretty soon. So when we actually allow you to clip the drives in like this, and you can see this is your standard rack that you just took out of the front. Standard rack, so you can put your hard drive. There's 2 hook mounts here. So you just set it in there. It snaps into place, run your cables, and you actually can mount 2 of these. One here, and via an adapter, you can actually run 2 SSDs in one of those, 2 large hard drives, whatever your option, you can mix and match however you need fit. So once again, it's just, it's more of an expression of exactly that Thermaltake just wants to give you as much capability as possible, as much expandability as possible, as much options as possible. We want you to have a choice to build the system the way you want it, because that's what DIY is all about, and that's what we started as. And 15 years later, we're pushing to go back that direction. We want you to have all the options your way.